Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Radhika TechHub. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss today about what is Redux. Introduction to the Redux. So Redux is an open source JavaScript library, as we all know that, and it is used for building the user interfaces. So I will start with an example. So we are taking a school and the principal, whatever the rules and regulations will be present in the principal under. So that rules and regulations we all implemented by the classes, nothing but a components in the form of it is classes. So everything which we followed by under the teachers which they will set to us. So if any changes to the examination, before that we will read and they will keep the test or they are as of regular, we will listen to the classes. But before the exams or any games, so they are the same changes to regular classes. So update, so the code operations. So if any student will be changing to another school, so that student name will be deleted from our school. So this come under deletion. So as of all these will be happen, so whatever we have to follow, they are the rules which is by the conducted by the given by the principal. So the teachers and students all will follow that. So in the Redux, the main component nothing but a store. So it is the heart of the Redux. So in that, the whatever we get or whatever we have to follow is coming from the principal itself. So it is like a store. So the same way, so without the Redux, what is happening by the data which have to pass from one component to another component. So we want to get the data or we want to use the data from in the C class. So it has to come from the A class, but which will be C will be imported in the B itself. So we have to pass the data A to B, B to C. So it is a difficulty to follow. If a large number of classes, so for the regular process, if you want to pass the data means from one class to another class to another class, so it is difficult to handle the data, it is difficult to handle to pass the data. So for that, with the help of Redux, we are nothing to worry about that. We can use anytime, we can update, we can call any class, we can use the data anyway, which is coming from the store itself. So when to handle this, so without any difficulty to use the data, difficulty to pass the data means which will be happened by the dispatches. So when the view, if you want to delete, if you want to insert, if you want to increment or decrement any value of that, just we can dispatch the action, and that action depending on the action name and action type, the operations, the modifications will be happen in the reducers. From the reducers, the changes which is happened in that will be saved in the store. From the store itself we will use as of this happen in the Redux. So with the help of this, we can use that modified data and entire it will be applicable. So entire application it will be applicable. It's a number of classes, how many multiple number of classes we can use that modified data. So we can easily identify where we are getting error also, because we are calling the by the dispatch to the action. So whatever happened we can know easily, so we can debug easily, so the time travel it will take as a easily. So if he has passing as a regular process from one class to another class, it has to load from one class, the data has to load in that, and again in the data has to load in another class. As of now in the Redux, directly we can call the dispatch and we will use the data. There is no passing from one class to another class. Directly it is coming to the from coming to the store. So we can easily debug the data. The each component can access any state that it needs from this store. So we can access any type of action, it will come from the store itself. So to maintain and update the data, nothing but a code operations can easily handle to multiple components which is under the application. Will be completely depends on the which is components present in the Redux is store, actions, reducers. So from the view, we can hit the dispatch, we can hit the action. From that it will go to the reducer, from that reducer to the store to again view. So this is the architecture, and we will explain this architecture completely in the next video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. It will give the notifications.